Hi guys, my name's 3Up the Worlds, or 3Up as my friends call me for short. Basically today, I'm just going to take you through a bit of a Bad Company 2 Vietnam expansion pack sort of walkthrough on Vantage Point Rush mode. I chose to go Sniper as well this time. It's not my favourite class. My class is NG generally, but I did pretty well when I had it on record, so I thought, hey, why not chuck this on YouTube? Now basically the key with Sniper is to sort of get to a spot up high that overlooks the action and let no one see you get there. So as you can see there, I sort of jumped out of the helicopter when I was over the sort of spot I wanted to be in. And what that allows is, you know, no one knows that I'm there yet. It's early in the game and I'm already up overlooking the spot where I want to be. So it's always a good start. Also what you want to be doing is that's the MCOM station right there. So I'm just waiting for my teammates to sort of get to it and set it off. And then when they do, I'll be sitting there waiting for anyone who comes and tries and defuse it. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting game for anyone who hasn't played it. I do recommend it. I mean, apart from all the awesome destruction you can do and whatnot, it's the gameplay is so smooth. Especially since the last patch, I noticed that before I wasn't 100% happy with it, but you know, DICE they released another patch, and of course they're not happy until their game is superb. And I have to admit, it is getting pretty good nowadays. The lag is pretty much gone. Especially for me. I mean, I'm running this in completely high graphics and Fraps recording at the same time, and the lag is minimal, as you can see, so it's looking pretty good. So you can see someone set off the MCON station now, so that's why I'm up here, and it's been a while since I played Sniper class in Vietnam. And see, of course, he's running for it to defuse it, bang, he's gone. So that's why you want to sort of overlook the spot. And you'll find yourself in good stead straight away for anyone who's new to Sniper class and Rush mode. So 3-0 already. It's a pretty good KDR. I mean, I don't usually like to sort of sit back and let all the other people have all the fun, but in this case I think I did pretty well. So that's the first station's gone. So now of course we're moving over to the second one, zooming in on rocks, that's always fun. So once again, no one even knows I'm up here yet, because I've just sort of got anyone who's sort of gotten past the line. When I say the line, it's a pretty important thing in this game. It's the line that you're always pushing. One team's pushing one way, the other team's pushing the other way. And as soon as you realise that there's an invisible line between the two teams, the better you'll do. Because you need to know your relationship, where you are on the map in relationship to the push. Okay, and once you figure out where that is, you'll do 20 times better. Straight up, it's literally when I figured that out when I was younger. I've played Battlefield all my life, but when I figured that one crucial thing out, my gameplay just increased tenfold. So of course these days for me it's natural to know. Now, so not so much when you're a sniper, because you don't need to be at the line. But of course what you do need to know is where the line is, so that you can see where the push is and where the other players are. Sorry if that made sense, it probably didn't. But so say for example here, you can see my team's pushing from the right, you can see them there, and then the other team's pushing from the left. So, and you got to know where the other players are in relationship to your players, so that you know who to cover. And not only that, it's almost like the game has like a catch-up mode, some might call it, where the closer you are to that line, sort of the more chance you have of dying. Now, it's not like 100% real thing, but it is certainly, I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing, but it certainly seems real anyway, put it that way. So that's the second MCOM station down. Of course, if you don't, that's the thing with this game, you need to have guys who know what they're doing in the front line, pushing, And you also need to have snipers know who move with that line. So obviously here I haven't had to move at all because I was covering it the whole time. But in other games, especially say Conquest for example, sniper's job in Conquest is a lot more difficult because you have to be on your feet all the time, moving around, keeping up with that line that I was talking about before. Because the capture points are changing. Okay, you've got to know where the other team is going to be running from, and where, of course, your team is going to be running to. Okay, and generally because there are three flags to capture, you'll find that usually the team will be running. Whichever team has two, for example, they'll be running to the third one to capture it, and vice versa. So it's pretty simple to work it out. You just have to be aware of it. That's all. So here I think I'm on about 10 to 1 or something like that. Yeah, 10 to 1. And I was sorry, 10 to 0. And 11 to 0. It's pretty stoked at this point because I don't usually go sniper, but yeah, I was 3 bullets left and 4 bullets left and no ammo nearby, so yeah. So the key here is, you know, once again, I'm looking directly at the MCOM station. That's the 3rd time this round I did that. And another thing is, as soon as it's set off, putting a mortar strike on the MCOM station is going to do, especially in softcore mode, it's going to do nothing but help, because anyone running towards it's just going to get fucking shelled the hell out of. So it's always good to do that. Of course, if you're playing hardcore mode, you've got to be a lot more careful because yeah, you don't want to be mortar striking your teammates as they're defending the MCOM station. It's not going to happen. So yeah, at this point I was pretty devastated because I'd run out of ammo and I didn't know I wasn't playing with any of my friends, so I couldn't call for ammo. And that's pretty sucky, but I didn't actually realise I ran over an ammo box there, but I just heard myself reload. Kind of sucks, but anyway, what can you do? So I figured, well, if no one's going to give me ammo, I might as well just jump in this and go for a well. And then of course I'm thinking, oh yeah, just be a hero here and jump down and shoot this and jump straight in, but of course you can't do that. I got pretty lucky with that kill. And then of course it was all over. 15-1, so it's a pretty good run. Anyone interested in sort of how to do that, it's pretty simple. You just gotta keep your distance, you know, keep your distance, know where the push is, and sort of practice, you know. Headshots with the M40, important. Also, this is always a great tactic as well if you're a sniper or a assault with a shotgun. Put C4 or TNT on the MCOM station, and that way, you know, you sit back a bit like this. As soon as anyone runs towards it, you just blow it up, bang. Easy. And even if you don't kill anyone, you still get 50 points damage. So it's pretty much a win-win right there. Generally, I like to put it on there while I'm arming it. So you arm it and C4 at the same time. But of course, so just from one MCOM station, I just got 300 points from the damage and from actually arming it. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Catch you next time.